Welcome back to the Anthony Lee Crypto channel. Guys, just a quick little intro before we dive into your coin. If you don't want to hear the intro, click down below on the timestamp, skip forward to your coin, no problem. I just want to let you know a little bit about me and the channel and what we do here, guys. I'm going to keep it real with you. First and foremost, I don't care about the fundamentals of your coin. I know some of you are going to give me some hate mail down below and tell me how your coin's the latest, greatest thing. It's going to 1000x tomorrow, and that's great. But I'll be honest, guys, I don't care. I don't care at all. I trade based upon and invest based upon technicals, okay? Do you have any idea how many times I've heard a coin's narrative say, we're going to cure cancer, we're going to solve world hunger, and it doesn't live up to the hype? So you have to fall back on the technicals in the event that it doesn't play out the way you think it's going to, or the way some moon boys have convinced you it's going to, okay? And if it does play out, great, that's just a bonus. But if it doesn't, what can you realistically expect from a retrace level or a breakout level based upon technical analysis? And that's what we're trying to give here. You should know that I skip sensitivity training. I don't care. I'm not here to sugarcoat and dance around your feelings. I'm here to keep it real with you because this is your investment. This is your life savings. You should appreciate someone willing to shoot you straight, okay? I've been here for 3 bull runs and now on my 3rd bear market. And I'm not saying that I'm always right, but I do play the higher probability. So I'm going to be right way more than I'm wrong, okay? It's like a casino. They don't win every hand, but they stick to higher probability games. And in the long run, they win way more than they lose. Just like in our Discord, which by the way, slide on over there, AnthonyLeeCrypto.com. Join the VIP Discord. We have mentorship programs, all sorts of good things to help you out. But in the VIP Discord, my goal starting February 1st with the Discord was to grow altcoin bags through spot trading. So we made an initial investment and we were going to try to 10x our holdings before the next cycle. So far, we have 4x them and we have some really big altcoin bags. So if we can 10x our holdings and then ride that wave up, we've made 10 times more money than we would have without investing a single penny more. So if that sounds good to you, head on over there, AnthonyLeeCrypto.com. Other than that, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We're going to continue these altcoin videos throughout the next cycle. Love to have you around. Let's dive into your coin. All right, y'all, taking a look at Stellar Lumens, XLM. I am on the weekly Coinbase chart. Now, XLM has been around since about 2014. We're going to ignore this price action down here where it was sub 1 penny. I don't think that's relevant. And we're going to focus on this upper section here. Now, I want you to approach this with an open mind, okay? I do think Stellar is bullish, but I'm approaching this from a technical standpoint, not fundamental. And I know some of you are going to want to say that I'm crazy and that Stellar is going to $10. And that's fine if you believe that. But I can assure you, ask yourself, what about this technically says that's going to happen? The answer is nothing. You can't give me a single thing from a technical standpoint that says that is going to happen or that it's even likely to happen. The only reason you would think that is because you're buying into a narrative that someone has told you. That's it. That is it. Fundamentals. And for me, I can't invest on fundamentals. I have to invest on technicals because in the event that whatever it is that they've told you is going to happen does not happen, you need to be able to fall back on what is likely to happen from a technical standpoint. And that's what we're going to look at from this video. I don't care about your narrative, okay? So, but I am bullish on Stellar, just not the way you probably want to hear. Stellar in 2018 set a price high of 93 cents with a market cap of 17.5 billion and a circulating supply of 19 billion. Bear market cycle of 2021, you had a price high of 80 cents. Your market cap increased by about $1 billion, but your token unlock, your token circulation increased by about 20%. So you added coins to the market. Last cycle, you set a price high of 64 cents with an increased market cap by about another $1 billion. But again, you added about 20% more to your circulating supply, $30 billion. Looking at today, actually I did this the other day, you're down to 19 cents. But when I did this the other day, you're at 23 cents with a market cap about $7.7 billion and 10% more to your circulating supply. You're going to add another 10% to that circulating supply by 2029 for a total supply of $37 billion by next cycle, 37 billion coins by next cycle. 37 billion is almost double 19 billion, which is what you had at price all-time high. Which means since you have double the coins, you're going to have to do double the market cap just to hit 93 cents again. You're going to have to go to $35 billion market cap. And I know what you're thinking, that's nothing. You can do that. Well, if you can do that, and let me switch over to market cap. If you can do that, then why have you not done that in the last 12 years? Why haven't you done it yet? And you don't say because of the XRP lawsuit and all that. No. The lawsuit was over last cycle, and you only did $1 billion more. Okay, each time you've increased by $1 billion. Okay, so you do have a bullish structure here with higher highs and higher lows. So it is bullish. It's just not that bullish. Again, you're going to have to do double your all-time high market cap just to reach price all-time high. To get higher than that, you're going to have to do more than double. That is very unlikely to happen. Nothing about this structure suggests that that is going to happen. However, I do think you're going to get a little bit higher. Here are your retrace levels. Should you not, though? If you just retrace, then these are the targets you're going to hit. And remember, you still have about 10% more tokens coming onto the market between now and next cycle. So if you should just retrace, here are the levels. Your golden pocket retrace. This is a retrace, by the way, on your market cap. You have to fib your market cap. You cannot fib price. It is not linear. So then you take market cap, like the golden pocket market cap is 3.6 billion, and you divide by your circulating supply, which in this case is 37 billion. So if you just retrace to the golden pocket, you're going to be looking at a 36-cent XLM, okay? I know you think it's going to go much higher than that, but that's what people have thought every single cycle, and it just hasn't. So be prepared for less. If you get more, that's only a bonus, or better yet, look for a better opportunity. If you do the same market cap that you did last cycle, which is 19 billion, your price is only going to be 49 cents. Why can't you do that? You've never done more than 19 billion before, so what makes you think this time is different? The only thing that you can possibly answer me would be because somebody told you so. Some technology, some partnership, some this, some that. Well, they've been saying that the entire time, and the technicals say that they're wrong, okay? So I just don't want you to round trip your bags. However, my price prediction for Stellar Lumens in the next cycle is going to be a $25 billion market cap, which is $6 billion more than you said here. Remember, each one of these highs, you've only gone up by $1 billion. I'm suggesting that this coin is bullish enough to do $6 billion more, but your price is only going to be 67 cents. Okay, I do think you're going to get a shot at lower prices, come back down into this green box somewhere around 12 to 13 cents, and then you could get a move up to 67 cents. So from this box, your return on investment, you can be looking for about a 5x, guys, and I do think that is best case scenario. Best case scenario. That would be by far the best performance that Stellar Lumens has ever had. 67 cents, Stellar Lumens. Let me know down below what you think of my price prediction. I would like for you to give me a really intelligent answer as to why you think it's going to do better than that, and not just repeat something that you've heard somewhere else. Because from a technical standpoint, 67 cents is being very generous with a prediction. And I don't say that to discourage you. I say that to let you know that it is not too late to switch your coin and find a coin that has a better opportunity without as much work required. I put out a video yesterday. If you're wondering which ones that might be, you can go to the channel, click the videos tab, and there's one right here, top 5 altcoin picks. And these are the ones based upon technical. Each one of them, I think, from current price has at least a 10x opportunity at current price, and that is a bare bones minimum underperformance type of target. So go watch this video. Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys next time.